Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Hatha Flow practice for Moon in Aquarius and Sun in Leo. We'll be working with the root chakra because Aquarius governs the calves and the legs, and the calves and the legs connect us to the earth. And we'll also be working with the heart chakra for Leo, and the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown chakra for Aquarius as well. So come to stand in mountain pose. You can just bring your feet about hip width and just spread all 10 toes and begin to maybe root one toe down at a time, or maybe they all come down at the same time, and that's okay too. And then feel all four corners of your feet really grounding you into the earth, really connecting you into this space that you're standing on right now. And just begin to roll the shoulders back and down, turn the palms forward. You can maybe close the eyes down and soften the shoulders even more. And then just begin to gently soften the knees and feel a lift up from your pelvis, up the spine. And then begin to press your feet down and gently pull the feet apart and feel the inner lines of the legs activate, and breathe here. And just feel this gentle activation up the legs. And then begin to visualize a beam of light coming down through the center of your crown, coming down through your spine, and drawing down into the earth. And as this beam of light anchors into the earth, begin to see it forming roots, and see these roots grounding into the earth even more, moving down through the layers of soil, maybe wrapping around any crystals, moving through caverns, maybe spreading wide and going deep, and just breathing here in this visualization and continuing to press the feet down and pull them apart and let your breath be smooth and stable. And I'll just bring in a mantra right now. I am deeply connected to the earth. It is safe for me to be here. I am deeply connected to the earth. It is safe for me to be here. I am deeply connected to the earth. It is safe for me to be here. And as you inhale, let's reach the arms high. Press the palms together. Exhale, bend the knees, come into Utkatasana chair pose, bringing the palms together on Jali Mudra. Roll the shoulders back and lift your chest to your thumbs. And then continue to gently pull the feet apart and feel the hips activate. Bring the weight into the heels and keep that lift coming up from your pelvis. Slow your breathing. I am deeply connected to the earth. It is safe for me to be here. Safety is my birthright. And turn a smile inward to yourself. And feel that smile radiate from your heart as you speak this. Safety is my birthright. Good. As you inhale, press into the feet and reach the arms high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's step the feet wide. And just begin to pivot your right toes to the right. Turn your left toes in and reach the arms out to a T. And just begin to bend and extend your right knee. And really feel your feet rooting down, pressing down, all four corners. Feel the connection to the ground. And one more time here. Let's bend into warrior two. Gently tuck your tailbone and lift your spine, keeping the shoulders nice and stacked over the hips. And then you can sway your torso and just feel a bit of exploration here, maybe turning the palms up, turning the palms down, maybe taking some circles into your wrists, and feeling the stability of your legs, connecting to the earth. And it's okay if that front knee's moving a bit too. Just explore the shape and then find stillness. Soften here. Gaze is over your right middle finger. And I'll bring in the mantra, I am active, strong, and powerful. I am active, strong, and powerful. I am active, strong, and powerful. Keep the feet where they are and gently pull the feet towards each other. So the feet won't move, but they'll press down and you'll feel this energy pulling towards the center of your mat. So the right heel pulls back and the left toe pulls forward. Feel the inner lines of your legs activate all the way connecting to your pelvis, and breathe. And then begin to float your left arm forward and pivot off your left heel. Come into a high lunge. Really lift off that left heel and come onto the ball of your left foot. And as you exhale, ground your left palm and reach your right arm high. Press your left palm down, roll the shoulders back, and shine your heart towards the top right corner of your mat. And then notice the weight distribution on your right foot. Ground your right big toe and see if you can pull your right heel back, activating your right hamstring. Gaze can be either down to the right or up towards your right fingertips. Maybe finding some gentle circles in your right wrist. And continuing to breathe here. Always letting the breath move fluidly. Begin to float your right arm down and forward. Rise up into your high lunge, big inhale. Let's step your left foot in a step and then pivot the heel down, open to your warrior two and extend your right knee. Let's reach forward and bring your right hand to the inner edge of your right ankle or right foot or outer edge of right foot, coming into Trikonasana. And think of lifting from your pelvis. So lengthen the spine like it's drawing out from the pelvis, keeping that power in your pelvis. Roll the shoulders back. Let your heart shine towards the left, and gaze can either be down to the left or up towards your left fingertips. Come back to your breath. And you're feeling your feet rooting you down into the earth here. And lengthening through the sides of the waist. Let the shoulders relax from the ears. And as you exhale, draw your left hand down. Pivot off your left heel and bend your left knee, coming down into a low lunge. And you can lift your left knee and shift back to lower down to get a bit more opening on the front of that left hip flexor. Roll your shoulders back and just begin to extend and bend your right knee. You can come onto tented fingers to keep the heart nice and open. The chest is open and the breath continues to move. And then one more time, you can extend the right knee, flex the right toes towards your face, ground the heel and press down and then pull the heel back to activate the hamstring. Lengthen the spine, take a big inhale. And exhale, melt forward. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, melt forward. And one more time, inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to melt forward over that right thigh, maybe drawing the nose towards the knee. Or maybe your gaze is up, finding the feeling of the shape in connection with the breath and stabilizing. So you're pressing your right heel down and you're pressing your left knee down. And then you're lifting from your pelvis always. And as you inhale, shift your heart forward, rise up, bend into your right knee. Let's ground the palms, frame your right foot, lift your left knee, and slide that right foot back. Coming into Palakasana, plank pose. Squeeze the inner thighs together and really feel the legs activate here. Rise onto the balls of your feet, press the palms away, and lengthen your neck. Slow the breath. And as you inhale, lift the hips back and up for downward facing dog. Rotate your elbows forward. Knees can bend. You can draw belly to thighs, or you can draw the heels to the mat and lift your tailbone high towards the sky. Let the shoulders drop from your ears and lengthen your thumbs long as you spread through all 10 fingers. Press forward with the hands. Another big inhale. Breathe into the back of the lungs and full exhale. As you inhale, let's sweep your right leg back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your right knee to nose. Gaze to your thumbs and slowly step your right foot between the hands. Curl the spine all the way up into your high lunge. Arms reach high. Pivot your left heel down, open to your warrior two. And then begin to extend your right knee. Right toes angle in, arms reach high. Press the palms together. And then ground to the inner edges of your feet. Pull the feet towards each other. Lift from your pelvis and press the palms together. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart. Turn your left toes to the left edge of the mat. And bring your arms to a T, and you can begin to bend and extend your left knee. Grounding into all four corners of the feet. Really feel your feet connecting you to the earth. Slowing your breathing here and just feeling the movement. And then coming into stillness, maybe taking some wrist circles, turning the palms up, turning the palms down, maybe swaying the torso, but feeling this anchoring of your lower body, this grounding and strengthening of the lower body, and feeling that strength rising all the way up. And then allow yourself to soften into stillness as you press your feet down. Think of pulling your right foot towards the left and your left heel towards the right. Gently tuck your tailbone, lift the pelvis, and soften the shoulders as you gaze over your left middle finger. I am active, strong, and powerful. Say that 2 more times. I am active, strong, and powerful. I am active, strong, and powerful. Stay with your breath. Good. Begin to lower your right arm, float it down and forward, and reach the arms high as you pivot off your right heel. Coming into a high lunge. And as you exhale, begin to ground your right palm to the inner edge of your left foot. Push your right palm down and then reach your left arm high. And gaze can either be down over to the left or up towards your left fingertips. And then begin to gently draw your left heel back and drag your right toes forward. Feel your left hamstring turn on. Connect to the ground, that stability. Roll the shoulders back and shine your heart to the top left corner of your mat. Breathing into the heart space, bringing that smile in towards your heart. Feeling expansion in your heart. Good, and as you exhale, let's lower your left hand. Begin to rise up into your high lunge. Big inhale. And just begin to step your right foot in a step and pivot the right heel down, open warrior two, and extend your left knee. Reach forward and find your variation of Trikonasana. So left hand to inner edge of left calf, left foot or outer left foot. And then just explore the shape. Feel your feet connected to the earth, maybe engaging your left quad to help support the knee joint. And that left hamstring can be turned on as well. Just bringing activation to those muscles as you breathe. Imagine the breath going in towards that left calf, hamstring. Heart is shining over to the right. And your gaze can either be up towards your right fingertips or down towards your left foot. And always letting the breath move. You're lengthening the spine towards the short edge of the mat in front of you. And just staying for a couple more breaths. Feeling the strength of your legs, the strength of your core. And as you exhale, let's lower your right hand down. Pivot off your right heel and lower your right knee as you come into a low lunge. And then you can lift your right knee, shift back and lower down. Heart is shining forward. You can come up on tented fingers. And then begin to shift all the way back onto your left heel. Flexing left toes towards your face, press the heel down. And as you inhale, lengthen your spine, lift your heart. Roll your shoulders back and exhale, melt forward any amount over that left knee. Your knee can also be bent here as well if the hamstring is feeling quite tight. Let's go two more. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, melting forward. Just allowing yourself to be exactly where you are in the practice. It doesn't have to look like mine. Maybe you're going deeper than me. That's amazing. You do you, and know that you can be here and be a part of this. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, melting forward. And this time we'll stay. And just focus on your connection to the ground and use your connection to create a bit of activation. So by pressing the left heel down and pulling back, you activate the hamstring. And then maybe release that activation and notice you can go a bit deeper. And just noticing what is showing up for you, allowing it to be as you continue to breathe through. And as you inhale, begin to lengthen your spine, lift your heart. Bend into your left knee and let's ground the palms, lift your right knee and step back to plank pose. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Press the ground away so you're puffing into your shoulders. Come onto the balls of your feet and turn your elbow creases to face each other as your neck is long. Breathing here. Notice if you're really clenching in the pelvis. See if you can turn on your lower abs and gently squeeze the inner thighs. Keep pressing the palms down and letting the breath move. Maybe lowering those hips a little bit more. And then beginning to lift the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Bending one knee and then the other to pedal it out. And then finding your variation of downward facing dog. You can either bend the knees, draw belly to thighs. If the hamstrings are tight, maybe tucking the tailbone slightly. Or grounding the heels. Lengthening the legs and pressing forward with the palms. And just notice even weight distribution on the hands. Bringing your awareness to the hands. And also bringing your awareness to the feet. Finding even weight distribution, right to left, left to right. Front to back, back to front. Coming back to your breathing. And allowing any audible exhales to move through you at any time. And as you inhale, let's sweep the left leg back and up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your left knee to nose, curl in. Begin to step the left foot between the hands. And curl the spine up, reaching the arms high. Pivot your right heel down, open warrior two. And extend your left knee. And pivot the left toes in, coming to a wide-legged stance. Press the palms together. And then begin to bring your weight to the inner edges of the feet. And same thing, let's pull the feet towards each other. Gently tuck the tailbone and lift your chest. And just feel the activation. Let go of the story about the challenge. And just bring in awareness that your muscles are turning on and awakening, and turn a smile towards them and connect to your heart and feel the smile radiate from your heart. As you exhale, let's bring your hands to heart. Keeping in your wide-legged stance. Bring your hands to hips, roll the shoulders back, take a big inhale. And as you exhale, hinge forward from the hips. And bring your fingertips down towards the earth underneath your shoulders. If you're here, this is great. You can also bend the knees if the hamstrings are tight. And what you want is to just keep the spine in neutral. Otherwise, the knees are extended. If you're here, you can go deeper, maybe walking the hands back to be in line with the heels, or reaching for the outer edges of your feet. Finding what feels good for you here. Think of turning on your lower abs and then activating, bringing the weight to the inner edges of the feet. Pull the feet towards each other. Turn on your lower abs and then gently feel your head drawing towards the ground as your shoulders soften down the back. Let the jaw relax. And as you inhale, lengthen your spine and lead with the back of the head to rise up, arms reach high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Second time, this time we'll keep our hands at our hips. Draw the elbows back, stay in your wide-legged stance, and just begin to hinge forward from the hips. Keeping the elbows drawing up towards the ceiling or the sky. And then connect with your feet. Let the shoulders roll down the back, soften your jaw. And feel that activation in your lower abs, in the spine. Feel the spine lengthening and the heart remaining open. Bring pressure into the heels a bit. And as you inhale, lengthen your spine and lead with the back of the head to rise. Arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart. This time, taking a bind. So you can either grab onto opposite elbows behind your back, or you can interlace the hands and have your elbows bent as you roll the shoulders back. Your chest can be open, or you can extend your elbows back and begin to hinge forward from the hips. And again, the knees can bend at all times if you're needing that to keep the spine in neutral. And then drawing the arms overhead any amount where you're able to still have that fluidity of your breath. So let your breath be the guide, because we always want to have that stable flow of breathing. Rolling the shoulder blades back towards each other and keeping the chest open, and maybe noticing a bit of contraction in the fronts of the shoulders, and just allowing that contraction to be there. It doesn't need to change. It can just be there. And we're in this shape and we're feeling the openness across the chest. And the contraction can be there too. And then beginning to lengthen the spine and draw your shoulder blades together, and then let the arms tow you up with a long spine. Good. Last one here, we'll bring the hands to heart. Take a big inhale. And exhale, hinge forward from the hips. And maybe your knees are bent and you're bringing your hands to the outer edges of your feet or to your ankles, or the knees are extended. And then drawing elbows towards the shins. See what it's like to bring the weight into the toes. Let the shoulders relax so the fronts of the shoulders can be softened. And then bring the weight into the heels and see how that makes the shape feel different. Maybe the heels activate the calves a bit more. And then find an even spot between your heels and toes on the feet. And notice how that shifts the sensation of the shape for you. Breathing nice and deep here. Letting those audible exhales move energy out through the body. And let's all bend the knees this time and begin to slowly curl the spine all the way up. One vertebrae at a time. And then extend the knees. Good. This time, let's turn the heels in. Arms reach high, big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, bend the knees and come into Utthita Konasana, goddess. Press the palms together. Gentle tuck of the tailbone. Lift your right heel. Lower. Left heel lifts. Lower. Let's do 2 more times each side and continue to breathe. Lift from your pelvis. Press your palms together 1 more time each side. And then beginning to lower the heels. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. One more time. Let's come onto the balls of the feet. See if you can come onto the balls of your right and left foot at the same time, and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Press yourself up to stand And then lower the heels. Heel toe the feet in towards each other. And let's bring the big toes together to touch. Bend the knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Take a big inhale. Squeeze the inner thighs together and begin to twist to your left. Right tricep over left thigh. Or if you can't quite get it there, just making an effort to turn your heart to the left. And again, honoring where you are in your practice. There is no greater than, there is no hierarchy. We are all moving on our own path. So just allow yourself to be with you where you are without judgment. Ground into the heels. Expand the arms if that feels aligned for you. Gaze can be up towards your left hand. Weight is in the heels. See if you can lengthen your spine forward in the direction of your toes and then turn over to the left. And notice that right knee will want to draw forward, so see if you can draw it back. And breathe. Relax the shoulders down the back. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Inhale, come through center. And exhale over to the right. So same thing, just turning your heart to the right. Left tricep comes over right thigh. Finding your variation and then maybe opening the arms if that feels good. Notice that left knee will want to come forward, so gently draw the hip back. And then twisting from your T-spine. Behind the heart. Notice where you're maybe trying to force and see if you can soften and move from a place of stability. Stable breath, stable shape, stable in the body. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, come through center. And exhale, forward fold. Heel toe the feet hip width. You can begin to bring peace fingers around the big toes, bringing the thumbs over top of that index nail. Lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Elbows come wide. Contracting the quads, and then press to the inner edges of the feet and pull the feet apart. Slow your breathing, relax your shoulders, let the jaw soften. And using audible exhales, Shuteya, Mire Keteya, Akireya Kete Mehe, Shinetaya Tureya Naketeya. Makire eke neshite. And as you inhale, begin to lengthen the spine. And you can choose to stay here or bring your hands underneath the soles of the feet, bringing the toes to the wrist creases. Knees can bend here as much as they need. Focus on getting your belly to your thighs. And if the knees need to be bent, that is great. That's perfect. It's all good. Mainly focus on keeping a neutral spine as you come forward, just so you're not rounding in the spine. And that neutral spine will help to allow the breath to move more fluidly, and it will also bring more strength into your core. Makeda. Mire ene shekitea, aturea nakete, nashaitate, nashiketea, shurea shaketea. Gently releasing your palms from underneath the soles of the feet. Ground into your feet, bend the knees, and gently curl your spine all the way up. Arms reach high, big inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's heel toe the feet wide. And then begin to turn your right toes to the right. Left toes angle in and come into your warrior two. And press to the outer edge of that left foot. And just notice your positioning here. Again, you can flow with the spine if that feels good. Take some gentle circles into the wrists and feel your feet stabilizing into the ankles and all the way up the legs. And gently begin to float the left arm forward and pivot off your left heel. Arms reach high. Let's interlace the fingers for Kali Mudra. Cross your left thumb over right. Stay lifted on the ball of your left foot, and then begin to press into the right foot as you extend the knee. And bend. Let's go 4 more times, pressing into that right foot, extend the knee, and bend. No worries if there's wobbling. Finding joy and playfulness in the practice, knowing it's a practice. It doesn't need to be perfect. The fact that you're here showing up for yourself and moving for you is amazing. And just honor yourself for that. Good, and one more time, let's bend into that right knee. Bring your hands to heart. And just step your left foot in, a step, pivot the heel in, and reach the arms high as you extend your right knee. Press to the outer edge of your left foot so your left quad is activated. And let's bring your hands to heart, and then bring your hands to hips. Draw the elbows back, heart is open, and you're hinging forward any amount. And if that right knee needs to bend, you can bend while keeping the spine in neutral. And then bringing your left hand either to the mat, or you can bring it to the outer edge of your right calf, but keeping the spine lengthened as you come into revolved Trikonasana, rolling the shoulders back. And again, if that right knee needs to bend, that's totally fine. See if you can relax the shoulders. And we'll just bring in the mantra, I am safe. And smile to yourself as you say those words, I am safe. Safety is my birthright. And feel that radiate in your heart space. Safety is my birthright. Good, as you exhale, lower your right hand. And then just begin to bend your right knee and step your left foot in. Let's come into pyramid pose. Bringing your nose towards your knee, and then inhale, lengthen the spine. 2 more, exhale. Draw nose to knee. Inhale, lengthen spine. And 1 more, exhale, draw nose to knee. Inhale, lengthen spine. And then just begin to draw your nose towards your knee any amount, creating that belly to thigh connection, or even chest to thigh connection on that right thigh. Spine is long. Maybe the hands stay on the ground as you press to the back of your left heel. You can bring your hands to hips, or you can come into reverse prayer, crossing left thumb over right, and bringing the fingertips to draw up towards the neck, pushing the palms together and elbows draw up towards the sky. And then feel your feet, all 4 corners of your feet into the earth, grounding. Breathing here, nice and deep. I am connected to the earth. I belong. I am stable. I am connected to the earth. I belong. I am stable. I am connected to the earth. I belong. I am stable. Good. Release the hands down to frame your right foot. You can bend your right knee, lengthen. Ground the palms, bend both knees, and let's slide that right foot back into plank pose. Left foot comes back with it. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Push the palms down, puff up through the shoulders. Breathe nice and deep here. Neck is nice and long. And as you press the palms down, just feel anything that your heart may be carrying melt out of your hands into the earth as you push down. And exhale, just let it go. And then lift your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Take any intuitive movements here that your body is craving, that your body is asking you, giving yourself what your body needs. And then finding stillness in a position that feels good for you in your downward facing dog. Bringing the big toes together to touch. Let's sweep your left leg back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose, curl in. Gaze to thumbs and step your left foot forward. And curl the spine all the way up. Reach the arms high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Shift the weight forward. Draw your chest forward over your left thigh. And then press into your left heel and draw your right knee forward and up, bringing right hand to shin. Left arm reaches high. Either you're here, option 1. Option 2, peace fingers around your right big toe and you're kicking out. Drawing your right shoulder back and pressing your left foot down. Breathe for 5. Focus on a point of stillness in front of you. 4. Press your left foot down for 3. And lift your spine tall for 2. And 1. Open your right leg to the right. Level out your left arm. Gaze is forward. Or you're drawing your gaze over your left shoulder. And breathing here. Kicking out with the sole of your right foot. And slowly draw your gaze back through center. Let's reach that left arm high. And then reach your right arm high. Float your right leg. Bring the hands into Kali Mudra. Left thumb over right. Pointer fingers up towards the ceiling. And exhale, lower that right leg. Hands to heart. And just begin to curl the chin and bend the knees and curl all the way down. Step back to plank. Lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Audible exhale, sigh it out. Let's begin to sweep your right leg back and up, three-legged dog. And exhale, right knee to nose, curl in. Step your right foot between the hands. Walk the hands over to the left and begin to pivot onto your left heel. Come onto your left heel, flex the toes, coming into Skandasana as you bend your right knee. You can also stay here with the hands on the mat, Or if you're able to come down a little deeper, think of engaging the muscles behind your right knee. So squeezing your right calf to hamstring to support the knee joint. And you can bend that left knee as well. And then reach your right arm out, left arm reaches high. Open the heart. And as you exhale, let's bring the hands to heart. Pivot to the inner edge of your left foot. You can either bring your hands to the ground for this or keep your hands at heart as you press yourself up into a wide-legged stance. Good. Arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's pivot the left toes to the left, right toes turn in. Bend into your left knee, come into your warrior two. And just swaying a little bit. Finding stability in the lower part of your body and some fluidity in the upper part of your body. Both can be present in the shape. It's like we need one to support the other. Because if it's all too rigid, then it becomes shaky. And if it's all too fluid, there's no support. It's like you get pulled, so we need that balance. Slow the breath. And feel your feet, feel all four corners of the feet grounding down. And then begin to float your right arm forward. Pivot off your right heel, coming into a high lunge. And then just begin to step that right foot in and ground the heel as you extend your left knee. And bring your hands to heart. And just feel both of your feet connecting to the earth here. And you can begin to bring your left hand to hip as you hinge forward. And either bringing your right hand to the inner edge of your left foot or coming to the outer edge of your left calf or left foot as you come into revolved Trikonasana. Focus first on getting that stability in the legs. And then lifting from your pelvis, rolling the shoulders back. Maybe your left arm comes up towards the sky. And you can have a bend in that left knee if that's needed. The hamstring is tight or the hamstring is just not feeling as mobile today. Some days we feel more mobile, some days we feel less. It just depends on what's going on within ourselves, within our lives. So just having compassion for yourself, for where you are. And just remembering that love always flows. No matter where we are on our path, there is always love. Softening into that. I am safe. I am connected. Good. Let's lower that left hand down and begin to rise all the way up, reaching the arms high. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. And just beginning to hinge forward over that left thigh, bringing the hands down towards the floor. Take an inhale, lengthen. And an exhale, melting forward over that left thigh. And 2 more times, inhale to lengthen. And an exhale to melt forward. And 1 more time, inhale to lengthen. And an exhale to melt. Bringing your nose towards knee. And again, you can keep that left knee slightly bent. And then feeling that your feet grounding you into the earth. And then option to bring your hands to hips or come into reverse prayer, drawing elbows up towards the sky. And pressing the palms together. And see if you can lift from your pelvis so you're not contracting there. And then as that lift happens, your heart opens, the spine lengthens, and then you're hinging from the hips. Staying with your breath. And gently releasing, you can bend into that left knee and step back with the right foot. Come onto the ball of the right foot and just begin to curl the spine all the way up. Reaching the arms high, let's come into Kali Mudra. This time you're crossing right thumb over left. And just begin to extend the left knee and bend. 4 more times, extending and bending and really lifting off the ball of that right foot. Let's go for 3, or lifting off the heel of that right foot. For 2, soften in the shoulders. And for 1. Good. And just relaxing the shoulders, keeping the heart open. And then beginning to bring the hands down to frame that left foot. And just slide that left foot back to plank, squeezing the inner thighs together, pressing the palms down into the earth. Roll the shoulders back, keep the chest open. Breathing here, allowing the body to shake. Feeling that shakiness. And then also feeling the stability of the breath. Begin to lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Taking any intuitive movements here. And this time, let's sweep the right leg back and up, 3-legged dog. And exhale, right knee to nose, curl in. And just begin to bring that right foot between the hands and curl the spine up. Reaching the arms high, big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart and bring the weight to shift over that right thigh. Come onto the ball of that left foot. Ground into your right heel and then begin to draw your left knee forward. Bringing left hand to shin, right arm reaches high. Option 1, you're here. Option 2, peace fingers come around your left big toe. And then option 3, you're kicking out with that left foot and pressing down with the right. And just allow yourself to shake in that right ankle without resisting it. Feel your connection of your right foot to the earth. And slow your breath down as much as you can, focusing on a point of stillness. Good, and then beginning to open that left leg out to the left, level your right arm out. And gaze can be over that right shoulder. I am safe, I am stable. I am active, strong, and powerful. Wherever you are, even if you need to come out and come back into it, giving yourself what you need. Last 3 breaths. For 2 and 1. Draw your left leg back to center. Reach the arms high. Come into Kali Mudra. Right thumb over left. Pointer fingers stretched tall. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Lower that left leg. Hands to heart. Bring your arms alongside the body. Take a big inhale through the nose. An audible exhale. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, and curl all the way down. Good. Step back to plank. And lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Let's sweep the left leg back and up, three-legged dog. And exhale, left knee to nose, curl in. And just step that left foot between the hands. Pivot. Actually, let's curl all the way up. Pivot your right heel down and open to your warrior 2. And extend your left leg long. Come into a wide-legged stance as you reach the arms high. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's heel toe the feet towards each other. Come to stand at the left short edge of your mat. Bring the big toes to touch and inhale, arms reach high. Interlace the fingers for Kali Mudra. Left thumb over right, pointer fingers stretched tall. Bend knees and elbows. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hinge over to the left. Press the feet down. Gaze can be down towards the ground or underneath your right armpit. And as you inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Step the feet wide. Step your right foot out. Turn the heels in. Cactus the arms. Come into Utthita Konasana, goddess. Pressing up to stand. Arms to a T. Pivot your left toes in. Turn your right toes out to the right. Reach forward for Trikonasana. Lengthen your spine. Roll your shoulders back. Feel the heart open. Moon salutation. And as you exhale, let's lower that left hand and just begin to bring the hands to frame your right foot and bend into your left knee. Lower it down, come into a low lunge. Roll the shoulders back and keep your heart open. Walking the hands over to the right, over to the left. Let's pivot your right toes to the left and then come on to the inner edge of your left foot and then bend into your Skandasana. Bringing hands to heart. Roll the shoulders back. Now you can either use your hands on the ground or keep your hands where they are and press yourself up. And then we're coming to the other side. So bending into that left knee, come into Skandasana, bring your hands to heart. Roll your shoulders back. And then begin to lower your hands down and walk them over to the left edge of your mat. Pivot your left toes and come into your low lunge. So lower your right knee, roll the shoulders back, take a big inhale. And full exhale. Let's extend your right knee. Pivot your right heel in. Bring your left hand to inner edge of left foot and extend your left knee any amount, coming into Trikonasana. Gaze is up to your right fingertips. Roll your shoulders back. Press down into your left foot, push down into your right, and let your right arm toe you up. Pivot your right heel in, bend both knees and cactus for Utthita Konasana. Press to rise up, big inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. Turn the toes forward, bend both knees, and step your left foot to your right. And just come a little closer to the right side of your mat. As you inhale, reach the arms high, big toes together to touch. Squeeze the inner thighs together. This time, cross your right thumb over left. And as you exhale, hinge to the right. Press the feet down. Gaze can be down or underneath your left armpit. Imagine your body was squeezing between two panes of glass. And as you inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend knees and elbows. Inhale to reach. And step your left foot wide. Turn the heels in, cactus the arms, and come into your goddess. Lift from your pelvis. Take a big inhale. Full exhale. Good. Rise up, extend the knees, arms to a T. Pivot your right toes in, turn your left toes to the short edge of the mat on the left, and then reach forward. Coming into Trikonasana. Lengthen your spine, gazes up to your right fingertips or down. Heart is open, soften in the shoulders. And as you exhale, lower that right hand. Bringing the hands to frame your left foot. Pivot off the right heel, bend both knees and come into a low lunge. Roll your shoulders back. Keep your chest open. And then begin to turn your left toes over to the right. Begin to bend into your left knee and come onto your right heel, coming into Skandasana. Lift your chest to thumbs. And either keeping your hands at heart or bringing your hands down to the mat, pushing yourself up and over to bend into your right knee, coming into Skandasana, other side. And then beginning to walk the hands to frame your right foot, pivot onto the inner edge of your left foot and turn your right toes to face the short edge of the mat. Bend your left knee and come into a low lunge. Lift your heart, roll your shoulders back. And breathe out. Good. Begin to lift your left knee, pivot the left heel down, and extend your right knee, coming into Trikonasana. Lengthen your spine, ground into all four corners of your feet. Beginning to rise all the way up. Let's turn your left heel in, bend both knees and cactus the arms, coming into Goddess. Beginning to press yourself up, turn both feet forward. You can bring your hands to heart, bend both knees and step your right foot to meet the left. Good, let's turn to face the short left corner of the mat. Tuck the chin and just bend the knees and curl all the way down. Good. Step your right foot back, coming into runner's lunge. And just begin to walk your hands over to the right. Pivot on your right heel and then bend into your left knee. You can either stay here with your hands at heart or reach your left hand out and reach your right arm high. Roll your shoulders back as the chest stays open. Press your right heel down and pull the right heel back. Breathe here. And as you exhale, let's lower that right hand down, and you can either bring your hands to heart or bring your hands to the ground as you pivot your right foot down and press yourself up. We did that once already on the other side, so that was to balance. And then heel toe the feet a little shorter towards each other. Turn the heels in, toes turn out. We'll drop into Malasana, bending into the knees and bringing the elbows to the inner edges of the knees. Press the palms together and lift your chest to thumbs. Roll your shoulders back and then feel your pinky toes connected to the earth, your heels and your big toes, and notice the weight distribution. And slow your breathing. I am safe. I am supported. I am connected. I am safe. I am supported. I am connected. I am safe. I am supported. I am connected. Let's begin to press into the feet, hinge forward from the hips, and heel toe the feet towards each other. You can bend the knees and come down onto your back. Reaching the arms forward, scoop the tailbone forward and slowly curl your spine down one vertebrae at a time. And drawing the knees in towards the chest, hands to shins or reach for opposite elbows, and just breathe in here, belly to thigh connection. Feel the inhale, expand the belly to the thighs. And the exhale, softening the spine into the ground even more. And as you inhale, feel the back of the lungs press into the mat as well. And as you exhale, feel the breath flow and move through your body. Good. Beginning to extend your left leg long. Let's draw the right knee in towards the chest. And then begin to reach for the outer edge of your right foot, coming into a half happy baby. Your left hand can be on top of your left thigh. And just begin to draw that right knee out to the right, and then kick into your right hand any amount to extend the knee as much as feels good for you. Roll your right shoulder back and breathe here and feel activation in your right quad, and then push your right foot into your right fingertips. And feel stability of the breath. Notice the ground supporting you here in this shape. Feel your left toes flexing up towards the ceiling or the sky. And then draw your right knee back to bend and just squeeze that right knee back into your chest. And extend that right leg long as you switch. Let's draw the left knee in towards your chest. And as you breathe in, feel the belly compress to the thigh. Full audible exhale. And then bring your fingertips around the outer edge of your left foot, and sole of the left foot reaches up towards the sky, coming into half happy baby. And then draw that left knee out to the left as you press out into your left fingertips, any amount to extend that left knee, any amount that feels good, and keep pressing that foot down, lifting your right toes towards the ceiling or the sky, and roll your shoulders back, and then feel the ground supporting you here. I can expand and grow while also being safe and supported. I can expand and grow while also being safe and supported. I can expand and grow while also being safe and supported. Good, gently bending that left knee, drawing that thigh back towards your chest and breathing in. And exhale, extend that left leg long and come into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Just allowing the earth to meet your body here. And slowing down the breath, noticing if the body is still holding on to tension, and just allowing that tension to be. See what it feels like to just allow yourself to be without trying to change anything or make it wrong. And just turn a smile inward to yourself and feel your heart as you smile here. And we'll end with the mantra, I am safe. Safety is my birthright always. I am safe. Safety is my birthright always. I am safe. And safety is my birthright always. And I hope this class has left you feeling supported and nourished within your whole body, being, and soul. Thank you so much for practicing with me. It's been about a month since I've posted on here, and I'm happy to be back, and I took a well-needed break. Namaste.